La da da, la da dee, la di da, la da dee, la di da. My cousin Dale sent me a kite in the shape of a whale, and it was built on a full-size scale. So I'll regale you with my gigantic kite flying tail. I set it up beside the lake and waited for the wind to take mistake. For all at once there came a gust, the whale filled up and took a soar. I held the ties, then me, oh my feet both left the floor. It pulled me more and more and more and more and more. Whoa. The wind played tricks, my hands were caught in the strings in a twist, and I was pulled through some family picnics with quite a mix. Sandwiches, salsas, and some cotton candy sticks. Some kids making castles with a pail ran in terror of the giant looming whale. They bailed, the kite kept towing. Folks were throwing tacos, hamburgers, and pies. I was dragged headlong across a fresh-cut lawn, and the grass covered my eyes. Then the wind picked up and took me high and high and high. This is a whale of a tail of a whale kite. I took a sail on a gale with a whale kite. What a fail, what a fright, what a flail, what a flight, what a nail bite, what a whale kite. I really flew out on the lake right into a canoe. The owner said, hey, this ain't built for two. Now who are you? I said, I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. The wind continued with its blowing, and soon the boat was really going. No rowing, the lines were tangled around the toggle. We could not get free at all. We sailed and hopped right towards the top of a great big waterfall, where we would fall and fall and fall and fall and fall. This is a whale of a tail of a whale kite. I took a sail on a gale with a whale kite. What a fail, what a fright, what a flail, what a flight, what a nail bite, what a whale kite. We tumbled off, the giant kite barely kept us aloft, and then the wind simmered down to a waft, and then it stopped. We fell down into a pack of wild dogs, and I was still covered in dips. These dogs did not require chips, licking lips. Well, they all lunged with lolling tongues, for human was the dinner plan. But the kite came down and the whale face frowned, and this they could not stand. They turned and ran and ran and ran and ran and ran, and so we ran and ran and ran. This is a whale of a tail of a whale kite. I took a sail